Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Just a couple of days ago, I made a video similar to this, but I'm doubling it and changing it up quite a bit. And it's under the series of cut less and rotate. And if you'll take a screenshot of that right there, from that piece to this piece cut is all you need. We're going to take a square, a rectangle, holding down the control button, and we're going to make a 2-inch box. Now, from the easiest way is to take the ellipse tool and put on that node and hold down the control and the shift key and stay on this line till it gets to the midpoint. Now, this box is only 2 inches big. We could do it two ways, but we're going to go ahead and set our nut factor on 2 inches. And we're going to Control D and move that over there. Then I'm going to hit the plus key and move it over there. Hit the plus key and move it over there. I find it a lot easier to do it that way. I am going to take, you know what, if you hold down the Alt key, you could actually just swing around and get everything. Now, we don't really need the rectangle anymore. We were just using it for a stopping point. I'm going to take these 4 lines and make them like 16 points. I'm going to go to Object and convert the outline to an object. I'm going to left click, no fill, right click outline, and you can see this is perfect. So we're going to hit Control G and then hit P to put it in the center of the page. Very important. Well, not so much in this case, but every time. And then just Control D, alternate C to have it rotate, and we're going to rotate it 45 degrees. Now we want to leave this line alone, but we want to trim all the way to here. So I'm going to hold down the Alt key and just trim those 3 lines. That's all you need. Let's go ahead and group this together, Control G. You know what, I'm going to make a copy of it and move it out of the way quite a bit. And I'm going to get my Smart Fill tool, set on any color. I'm going to go ahead and use that red. I'm going to go there and there. Okay, that's the last thing I touched, so it's selected. I can go immediately to my interactive fill tool and swipe up and put black like it's going underneath. Now, I'm going to go ahead and group that together. Control G, Control D, alternate C, and have it rotate 45 degrees. But now I want to take this one and go to Object, Group, and ungroup it. And well, I want to change that one to a blue, and I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to go to the interactive fill tool. And the interactive fill tool, as soon as I do, should come up, and it did. So I'm going to replace this red with a blue, and we'll have a little bit of darkness in there. Now I can literally take this away now, and I can group this together, Control G, Control D, alternate C, and we did, oh, that'll look right. Let's make sure. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees because we're double. And look at that. And then Control D, Control D. That's all it took. Cutting away 3 lines and rotating it twice. And I'm sure we could even do it one more time, but I'm not going to take the time. Anyway, then put that on a black box effect. Turn that black box yellow or turn the black box black and go up to Object, Order, Back a Page. And you get that effect. And it really kind of highlights that effect. Anyway, I hope that helped somebody someday, and thank you for watching.